Hello students, in this video we will discuss triangle inequality theorem, Pythagoras theorem and converse of Pythagoras theorem. So we will start one by one. First one is triangle inequality in a triangle theorem. Here the statement is the sum of the length of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the length of the third side. We know that in a triangle it has three sides. Suppose for triangle ABC, AB is one of the side, BC is second side and AC is the third side. So here in triangle ABC we had three sides. The property related to this side is here AB plus BC, that is sum of the sides AB and BC is always greater than AC. Similarly, AB plus AC greater than BC and AC plus BC is greater than AB. That means if you take sum of any two sides of a triangle, then that sum will be greater than the length of the third side. Here you can measure the length of this side using the scale. Here also you can measure the length by using the scale. Here also you can measure the length. The sum of these measurements will be greater than the measurement of third side. That is known as triangle inequality theorem. I repeat here, sum of the length of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. There are three cases are here. You can take AB and BC together first, second AB and AC, and third AC and BC take together. So I hope it is clear that this is known as triangle inequality. Now second one, the Pythagoras theorem. In Pythagoras theorem, we are used in right angle triangle. So before knowing the Pythagoras theorem, you must know what is right angle triangle. Here we are given a triangle ABC. Here angle A is 90 degree. So this triangle is known as right angle triangle. So right angle triangle means in a triangle, if one of the angle is 90 degree, then it is known as right angle triangle. And the side opposite to the right angle, it is known as hypotenuse. So here the side BC is opposite to angle A. So this side BC is known as hypotenuse. And here AB, you can name it as base, and AC is called altitude. Altitude means the perpendicular. That means that altitude, which is the line perpendicular to the base. So these are the three sides. First one is hypotenuse, here base, and here altitude or perpendicular, in which the longest one is hypotenuse. The hypotenuse will be the longest side in a right angle triangle. That you have to take care. Suppose we have given three sides, then the longest one will be the hypotenuse. So here you can also see here a right angle. This is known as hypotenuse. For easily understanding, you can name it as here. Suppose this side is A, this side is B, and this side is C. Then Pythagoras theorem states that the sum of the squares of base and altitude, that is here A square plus B square equal to C square. This is in mathematical form, that is square of the base plus square of the altitude or perpendicular equal to square of the hypotenuse. Here square means A square means A into A. We multiply A two times, that we called as A square. B square means B into B. Similarly, C square means C into C. Square, the meaning of square is multiplied the same number two times. So this is in mathematical form, we can understand like this. a square plus b square is equal to c square. Here a and b are two sides of a right angle triangle and c is the hypotenuse. Some cases these are also called the leg of a right angle triangle. Here a and b, or here base and altitude. This is also known as the legs of a right angle triangle. So in geometrically we can see here, suppose we have a triangle here, right angle triangle, base is 4 centimeter and the altitude is 3 centimeter and the hypotenuse is 5 centimeter. Suppose we are taking the square, a square means here 4 square and b square, that is 3 square. 3 square means here you can see this line divided into 3 small squares. So 3 square means 3 into 3. So here we have 9 squares. Here we have 4 into 4, that is 16 square. And in geometrically you can see, if you take this 9 square and 16 square here, and in C here is C square means 5 square. C is 5, then C square is 5 into 5, 25. And here you can see total 25 squares are there. That means here 16, if you take this square you can put it here, and here also if you take this 9 square you can arrange it here together. Together we will get 25 squares. That means a square plus b square is equal to c square. Here 3 square plus 9 square equal to c square, that is 9 plus 16 equal to c square. You can find out c. Suppose we had not given c, then by using this theorem you can find out c. This is 9 plus 16, that is 25 equal to c square. So here you will take square root. This is called as square root of 25 equal to square root of c square. Square root of 25 is 5. That means 25 is 5 into 5. In square root we will take 1 5 here. So c equal to 5 into 5. Over here itself we can write 25 is 5 into 5. C square is c into c. Then taking square root, from each pair we will take one factor. So here we can get 5 equal to c. So in a statement you can write Pythagoras theorem. In a right triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of other two sides. This is the statement of Pythagoras theorem. In class 7 you have to learn this statement, Pythagoras theorem. In statement, in a right triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. So we can remember this figure for easily understanding. Here Pythagoras theorem, here a triangle with 3 sides, A, B, C. C is the hypotenuse. That means C is the longest side. So C square is equal to A square plus B square. So in this video we will discuss these two properties of triangle. First one, triangle inequality, and second one, Pythagoras theorem. This Pythagoras theorem has many applications in different area. We can solve the question using this Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem and its converse. We know the Pythagoras theorem. It is also known as Pythagorean theorem. The statement of the theorem is, if a triangle is a right triangle, then the sum of the squares of the length of the leg is equal to the square of length of the hypotenuse. In this way also you can write the statement of Pythagoras theorem. That is, if in triangle ABC is a right triangle, that means here angle C is 90 degree, then leg 1 square, leg 1 means here A square plus leg 2 means B, b square equal to hypotenuse square. Hypotenuse means here C, that is AB here. So this is for easily understanding. Here leg means the two side other than hypotenuse, that we called as leg 1 and leg 2. One of them we can take as leg 1, other one is leg 2. Now the converse of this theorem is also true. We can see the converse of the Pythagorean theorem, or the converse of Pythagoras theorem. The statement is like this: if the square of one side of a triangle is equal to the sum of the squares of other two sides, then the triangle is a right triangle. So in converse, we have to prove that the triangle is right triangle. In converse, it is not given that the triangle is right triangle. For example, you can see here is a triangle with length 20, 21 and 29 is a right triangle. So here we have a triangle with side 20, 21 and 29. For checking this, the triangle is right triangle or not, we have to take the converse of Pythagoras theorem. So here the longest side is 29. This we will consider as hypotenuse. So here you have to check it. 29 square equal to 20 square plus 29 square. If this statement is true, that means square of 29 equal to square of 20 plus square of 21. If this statement is true, then this triangle is a right triangle. If it is not true, that means 29 square is not equal to 20 square plus 21 square, then this triangle is not right angle triangle.